If you have tried everything but your hair refused to grow, this simple but powerful Ayurvedic treatment will give you long and full hair. Hello family, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be preparing a henna treatment for accelerating hair growth, improving the texture and the health of hair. So this is my henna powder. This is 250 grams of henna powder. I got this from Agape Royal Organics on Instagram. If you're in Nigeria, I'm going to add their Instagram tag in the description box. So the first thing I'm doing is preparing my black tea, and I'm using 2 bags of Lipton Yellow Label black tea. So I simply put some hot water in the bowl, added the black tea, let it cool down, and this is what my tea looks like. Black tea is another very powerful ingredient when it comes to reducing hair fall, hair breakage, hair loss, strengthening hair strands, nourishing the hair, and improving the health of hair. So for today's henna treatment, I'll be mixing the henna powder with my black tea, and I won't be adding any other ingredients to this mixture. Now there are several ways you can use henna, and there are several ways you can mix henna. This is simply one of those ways. So henna is that powder that is used to create beautiful designs on the hands, and it is an Indian treatment originally. So they use it to create beautiful design on hands. It leaves a stain when it's used. Yeah, it's an Ayurvedic treatment, and Ayurvedic treatments are nature's treatment or natural treatment, typically derived from plants and plant parts like seeds, roots, herbs, etc. So these treatments are used to accelerate hair growth, improve texture of hair, improve the health of the hair, and improve the appearance of the hair. So Ayurvedic treatments are one of the most beneficial ways that you can grow your hair, or if you're trying to bring your hair back to life, maybe your hair stopped growing, Ayurveda is one of the best things you can turn to. So simply add the quantity of henna powder that you feel will be enough for your hair into a bowl. For me, I like to mix just a little more than I need so that it will prevent me from running out of the product in the middle of applying it to my hair and having to mix more. And I also prepared a little more here because I was going to let this mixture sit for 48 hours before I applied it to my hair. So imagine if I ran out in the middle of applying, I had to start mixing a new one. It wouldn't have been as potent as the one I left for 48 hours. So this particular technique of mixing henna powder was recommended to me by a friend. So she told me that she had experienced a growth plateau. I experienced a growth plateau when I moved to Lagos, and for some reason my hair had not just been growing the way that it was growing when I was in Uyo. I used to live in Uyo. Now Uyo is a much calmer, much more serene environment with cleaner air, and there's just something about the air in Lagos. When you come here, you just know the air is not pure, and that's no shade to us Lagosians or the city, but my hair just kind of hit a plateau when I got here, and I was experiencing challenges growing it. Now my hair has been growing for the past years, but I just feel like I'm still not satisfied with the way it's growing. Now it's much healthier, it's much better, and all of that, even before I did this treatment. But you know, I had to adjust 1 or 2 things, change my regimen multiple times in order to get here. That's by the way. So she recommended this method of mixing henna for me, and she told me to let the mixture sit for 48 hours before I apply it to my hair. And she said when I apply it to my hair, I should go ahead and leave it in my hair overnight, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Guys, I'm about to apply the henna to my hair. This is 48 hours after, and as you can see, the color is darker than it was on the first day. The first day was slightly green, or it was green, and now 48 hours later it's a dark brown. The way this plate is looking, it has stained my plate. Well, I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my hair. I washed my hair yesterday and I wasn't able to wash it really clean, so I finished up that wash day today. I have detangled my hair thoroughly. When it comes to henna, you want to make sure that you detangle your hair very thoroughly. Henna is like, I think among all of the Ayurvedic treatments that I've used, henna is my least favorite because it has absolutely no slip. You cannot do, if you are trying to detangle your hair
You cannot even detangle your hair with henna in it. Henna causes so much friction when applied directly on the hair, so it's my least favorite Ayurvedic treatment to do, but it does get the job done in terms of boosting hair growth. So I am going to go ahead and apply this to my hair. So my gloves are on. You want to make sure you use gloves because henna stains. I'm going to start with this section right here. I have to make sure that I have everything I need standby. This is my plastic bag that I'm going to be tying on my head when I'm done. So now we're going to start with this. You're giving me wind. By the way, it was a friend of mine who put me onto henna while preparing it this way. I have used henna before, and I've only used henna one time before now, and I was not impressed. Like I told you guys, it has absolutely no slip, so it's difficult to apply to hair. So because of that, I wasn't enthusiastic about using it a second time, and I just left it and focused on other Ayurvedic treatments that are easier to work with. And that's what I'm doing. So she said she also experienced a growth plateau, and this entire thing about growth plateaus can occur due to stress, or maybe you change environment and your hair just is not used to the new place. So that's how growth plateaus happen. For me, I noticed my growth plateau started when I came to Lagos. So my hair was growing, but it was not growing as well as it used to. So I just started having issues, and from there I feel like my hair was not growing as fast as it used to grow when I was in my other cities. So I have been doing things to grow my hair, of course. So the way that she advised me to mix my henna, she said I should mix it with black tea, which is what you guys saw me do. So she said to mix it with black tea and then let that mixture sit for 48 hours. There are several ways that you can mix henna. One of the ways is the black tea method. Another way is using coconut milk, which I have tried. And then there are several other ways, but it all boils down to making sure that henna is the primary ingredient. So I'm just going to go ahead and massage this into my hair. You want to make sure that when you apply this, at least 95% of your hair is coated, which is why I have my hair parted into these 4 sections. So also don't forget your ends. I'm hoping this doesn't stay too much. Ew.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby.
Once I'm done applying, I'm gently massaging my hair to make sure that it's distributed as evenly, evenly and as much as possible.
Just twist your body.
And now I'm going to twist back this section.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh.
this is going to be in my hair overnight, and that's over 8 hours. So I will wash it out in the morning. I may film, I may not film, but if I film, I will add the clips in here. If I don't, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will let you guys know about the results.